your living room. I know you don't have the money to do it today. Start it in your living room and invite everybody over and have them bring a covered dish. Start with what you have. Look at your assets. Take an asset inventory. Okay, I got a house. I got a car, so I can pick up 3 or 4 people. My living room probably holds about 25. Okay, so I can host a retreat right here in my living room. Cool, I'm gonna do that. You know what? I can host a weekly business group right here in my living room. Oh, that's legit. I'm gonna start that on next week. You understand what I'm saying? Quit waiting around for the $1,000 or the $5,000. Quit waiting around to have what you think it should look like. Because the last time I checked, my gifts will make room for me. Every gift sown will make, that has been my life story. Every job I've ever gotten, somebody called me up and said, hey, Kisha, I got this thing you need to be. I told them about you. For me, even when, and let me say this too, at one point I was running a full-fledged business. I got a call, and somebody says, I got an opportunity. I know, before you, don't even say that. Let me just tell you this. What? I got this opportunity, and they're building it from the ground up, and they're looking for somebody. Well, I don't work for nobody no more. It was the best thing I had ever done. I worked for a man who showed me boldness, uninhibited boldness. Taught me to wake up every day saying, I want that. Not only do I want it, I'm getting it. I live that way. If you learn to trust what has been placed in your mind, if you learn to trust what has been placed in your spirit, you will begin to experience the abundance that he came so that you might have. If you will learn to trust the God in you. See, a lot of us want to take him with us still. Okay, you can come in this place. This one's okay. Oh, no, I'm going to work today, Lord. I'm going to leave you at the house. But see, when he's in, he travels everywhere you go. When he's in, that's a whole nother level of living. That's how you actually get to live with power, love, and self-discipline. So let me put that out there too. Self-discipline is a very real thing. It's not enough to just do, and then when it don't work the first time, you get 3 people at your house for the get-together. Now you all disappointed because instead of being focused on the fact that it was meant for the 3, you want the 300 yesterday.
Yes.
Consistency.
Yes.
Focus. That's all it takes if you want to truly manifest the more that you desire. It's time for us to start living in the abundance that we have been promised. It's time. It's overdue. But guess what? It's always a choice. It's a choice. And that's why most of us have chosen poverty. We've chosen it out of fear, out of being placed in these boxes. I had a woman tell me last week, she said, when I was a kid, I wanted to be everything. And every time I told somebody I wanted to be everything, they laughed. Or they told me, you got to pick something. And she said, here I am, Kisha. She said, I'm sitting in front of you now because I'm all out of options. I don't know what else to do. She said, my mama is telling me I need to get a job. My husband's yelling at me every day because I won't get a job and I keep trying to start a business. And I said, so what's the disconnect? She said, I need money and everybody keeps telling me that, but nobody will tell me how. And so I'm asking her, well, what is it that you're supposed to do that you have not yet done? Well, I got too many things. I don't know where to start. That's a good problem to have. That means you've tapped into the Creator. So now creativity is flowing. It's oozing from your pores. It's a good problem to have. And understand that everything he gives you is not for today. Make note of it. There are some things you know need to happen right now if you move into a level of awareness. At the end of the conversation, my question to her was, all these people who are giving you all this advice, how are they living? And she began to share, well, my mother is this, my husband is... So why are you asking comfortable people for uncomfortable advice? Why are you asking stuck people for advice that free people can live by? That makes no sense. We keep going into spaces and we're asking people for their advice. We're asking people for their support. How are you going to support me? You can't even support and pull yourself up out of where you are. Amen. Quit asking people for their opinions and advice. It says whatever you, not your cousin, not your friend, not your mama, quit giving people, let me say it, giving people ownership of your vision. And then you're disappointed when they let you down. God didn't give the vision to them. He gave it to you. My challenge to you today is to write the vision and make it so plain that any and every person that is called to you, including yourself, can run with it. Whatever it is that He has placed on the inside of you, write it. Don't leave nothing out. Yeah, I know you probably can't afford that right now. Write it. At the beginning of this year, I kept feeling, buy a whole new set of luggage. Make sure you got your passport. And I kept putting it off. And finally I went and purchased all this luggage, all this travel stuff, and it's just piling up, boxes coming from Amazon. My husband's like, what are you doing? And I said, I don't know. I'm going to start traveling a whole lot. I got to get ready. Here you go. And he always says, here you go. And I said, I got to get my passport. I got to get my luggage. I don't know. And it's all these boxes are piling. He says, Kisha, I need you to get your stuff out the living room. It's junky. I need you. And I'm like, okay, just throw it wherever you need. Put it in the garage. I don't care. He said, quit ordering all this stuff. 3 months later, I get a call. A young man that I worked with 2 years ago. He said, I got an opportunity, Kisha. Okay, hear me. They always say hear me because they know I got a mind of my own. And he says, listen to this. Oh, you're going to love it. When he gave it to me, no, that ain't what Kisha do. That ain't what I do. No. Trainer by trade, teacher by gifting. That's the framework I was given. I don't deviate. And he said, I hear you. But look, Kisha, this is going to free up your schedule. It's going to give you the time that you need back to speak all the time. Huh? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Thanks. Then he said, Kisha, you got to understand there's a preparation. Huh? Confirmation. Okay, cool. It didn't look like anything that I had envisioned. But I knew when he said all of the key things because they were written in the vision. So I knew, while it didn't look like my framework, I knew it was meant for me. And can I be honest with you? The first week when I was set to go travel, anxiety kicked in. I was shaking, sick to my stomach. But I did it anyway. Week 2, I was sick to my stomach, missing my family. But I did it anyway. Same thing in week 3. Week 4, I was like, turn up. I ain't gonna cook. What? Week 4, I was in a flow. And we say, well, okay, wait. God is going to give you the specifics, the particulars. I trust you. I don't got to tell you in every little detail because I trust you. I created you to create. Even as he talked to Habakkuk, he gave him a prophetic preview. He didn't tell him exactly what to do. He said, let me tell you what it's going to play out. He said, see, the Babylonians, they're going to come up in here. They're going to act a fool. They're going to turn stuff up. People going to be getting mad. All this stuff is going to be going on. But look, see, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be ready, though. Write the vision and make it plain. Tell the people what they're going to do. He didn't tell him bit by bit, walk this out, do this, go over there. He didn't tell him that because he trusted what he had placed on the inside of him. So for all y'all that's sitting around saying, oh, well, I'm just waiting to hear from the Lord. He's giving you the prophetic preview. He gave you the word. Then he sent 4 and 5 and 10 people, and you still say, well, Lord, when you confirm this time though, Lord, it's going to, when you confirm this time though, I'm moving. And you don't. He trusts you to write the vision and make it plain. He gives you the insight, the foresight, the revelation so that you can do so. Write it and make it plain. Look at what assets you have accessible to you. Your greatest asset is people. Because what you don't have, she has. She has. Quit trying to do everything by yourself. Tap into your network. Leverage your network. And move. You don't have to do everything alone. That's why Paul said, oh girl, I can't wait to get over there. I can't wait to see y'all. We gonna turn up. We gonna kill it. When we get to, oh, y'all don't understand when I get to red. Because he knew in that connection, there was going to be such power and impact. Don't negate the connection. Don't throw away the people that'll follow you where you're going. Use them, leverage them, and then sow back into their lives. Every time somebody supports or does anything for me, even if all I got is $10 to get, we're going to do this thing together. We're going to grow this together. If I make 10, you're going to get 3. Okay, 5. I'm going to give you 5. We're going to grow this thing together. Honor each other in the process. In true connection, we all win. They divvied up community. If you were a part of the vision, you sowed into the vision, we all won. Quit wasting people's time and asking people to do everything for free. Even if you make $3, make sure everybody gets $1. We got to shift this mindset. We got to shift this thinking and quit thinking from a place of lack. Even when we make it, we still suffer from lack. That's why we won't share nothing. That's why we won't sow seeds. That's why we won't give. It's a mindset. Whatever you have in your mind, good, bad, or indifferent, go. The sad part is most of us are operating in the bad and the indifferent. With all that being said, that's all I got for y'all. Whatever you have in your mind, write it down. Make it plain. Turn it into actionable steps with measurable goals. Add those babies to your calendar and move. Go ahead and do it because I put it on the inside. And with that being said, y'all,